Oh.
Who did this? Joe Burrow?
I wonder if Micah would approve of that clap.
She does like 9. Oh, sorry. I have a mic. She has like 9. She does like 9 claps in a row. Just to get a loud one. It doesn't really matter. No one ever sees it.
Speaking of Micah Fox, saw her cute little face at the U.S. Open with Timothy Elizabeth Dillon.
Oh, yeah. They were courtside.
Courtside. Are you worried he's going to steal your girl?
Well, we've got a rich Tim, poor Tim situation going in Micah's life.
Do you guys refer to each other as such?
Yes.
Rich Tim, poor Tim?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Timothy was looking svelte. I saw him and Stavros before Stavros left for his, world tour movie. I didn't realize he was in this movie. Like, he's actually a very humble guy.
Yeah.
They're both sitting on the couch at the stand, and I was shocked the couch was still above ground. But I said to Stavros first, I was like, you've been dropping some LBs. You look good. And Tim Dillon's like, what about me? What about me? I have too. I was like, I'm coming your way. But so exciting about Stavros in this movie. I can't wait to see it. This Greek director, I don't know anything about anything, but Yorgos, I don't know the name of the movie. It starts with a B. Bjorgia?
I had it. I knew.
Did you? And I ruined it because I said the wrong thing.
But yeah, I opened Instagram and there he was next to Emma Stone in Paris or whatever.
I know, insane. So excited. Can't wait to watch that. I love movies. I'm really into movies now. I guess I've always been to movies. But then, yeah, I see little Micah. Tim makes that post where he says he's rooting for the Russian with the Russian, national anthem or whatever he posted. And then the next slide is my little Micah, not tagged in the picture, Timothy Dillon, you fucking selfish fuck. Don't worry, I commented immediately. Micah! Hi, Micah! And then somebody commented under my comment, isn't she the one who ran Comedy Central into the ground? So I replied, 100%. She's a fucking legend, dude. Send her your thanks.
Begonia.
Yes. Begonia. We'll remember now. It doesn't sound like baloney at all.
It's similar.
I know. It looks awesome. The trailer rips.
Yeah,
dude.
It looks really good.
I'm a big Emma Stone fan. So yeah, those are our fat updates for the week. Who called me? Derek Gaines last night called me the fat cop.
Oh, wow.
He's like, there's any fat person around? I'm like, what? I put them under arrest? Shut up. I do not.
You go up to their table and take their food away?
Yeah, I'm like, you've had enough. You've met your caloric intake. Speaking of caloric intakes, after my 15-pound weight loss because of my caloric deficit that I accidentally put myself in, I was just focusing so much on protein because I always do that I didn't eat any carbs. So when I went to my dentist, shout out to my dentist, Dr. Dr. Scott, that's what I wear when I go to the appointment, Skorts. Fucking obsessed with him. He's so married. He's one of those thick-ass wedding bands, too, that you can't miss.
You think it's because he cheated?
Probably.
And she's like, you got to get the extra big one
You
now.
need the big one, and we're going to weld it to your bones. But so he says I can eat harder now. And the second I got that green light, I really let the rails fall off. Like that night, I did Joe List's show at Sesh. Shout out to Joe List for a few reasons. One, his movie is out right now, friend of the show. So go buy his movie. I saw it in the theaters. Tom Dustin, Portrait of a Comedian. It's really, really, really good. Tom Dustin is so funny. You remember him from the pod. Was he slightly inebriated that day? Yeah, a little bit. But a little bit. But my sources tell me he's not even like really drinking that much right now, or at all. I don't know. That's his business. Whatever. The point is the movie's great and you can buy it on Punch Up Live. I think it's not very expensive. And
punchup.live/Tom Dustin Doc.
Nice. Yeah, I highly recommend it. I think I'm picky. I don't think I just like anything. This, had so many laugh out loud moments in the theater, and I also almost cried. I mean, like, there was welling.
Wow.
Yeah, but then I quickly was like, don't let them see you cry, Kerryn. Louis C.K. was sitting behind me. Don't let them see you cry. And yeah, Tom, this will be out on Thursday, so Joe will be at the mothership. I will also be in Austin. And, right, it'll come out Thursday?
Yeah, this comes out Thursday.
And so tomorrow, Friday, September 5th, I will be headlining at the Creek in the Cave, 9 o'clock show. Tickets are moving, so if you actually want to see me, you might want to buy them for once. And then the rest, oh shit, I got to text that guy. I might have to do it right now. What time is it in Austin?
Well, I think it's 10:10 a.m. in Austin right now.
All right, so hold on 1 second.
I actually don't know.
I
Let's
thought it was
look
like
up.
a 3-hour.
Oh, maybe it is Austin time. No, it's 10:10 a.m.
All right, I'm texting right now.
How
Sorry.
did you do on Sesh? People are asking. Did she have a redemption?
Redemption set. Redeemed herself so fucking hard. Joe will disagree, but I think I had. No, not about the redemption. He'll agree that I redeemed myself, but I think I had the set of the night.
Wow.
He disagrees. It's fine. He's like low-key sexist. Is he watching live? Are people watching live?
No,
Who asked that?
I did.
You did. When
I
you said
did.
people, I was like, Tim, who are you?
Well, because people will be listening to the
They
show
will. They
wondering.
will. They'll want to know. Yes. Redeemed myself very, very much so. Very happy. The new dentist bit is really working. Can't wait for him to see it. I'm probably going to have a clip work for you soon, Timmy, about my new dentist love affair. But then everybody killed, though. It was great. Daniel Simonson, Isabel Hagen, Ronan Hirschberg, Joe. I hope I got everybody. And then Joe ordered pizza.
Ooh.
I was very excited. Again, this was my first return to real food I could bite, even though I just was I was careful. But ever since then, today is Monday. That was Wednesday, I think. I've had severe indigestion. So I think perhaps I because of my caloric restriction and protein only diet for 2 weeks, I may have developed a bit of a gluten intolerance, is my guess.
It might be that thing, on Survivor when they don't
Yeah.
eat anything but rice and
Yeah.
then they give them whatever regular food.
And they get sick.
And then they get sick. It might be something like that.
Yeah, it's just, and if you guys are doctors, please let me know what you think. 'Cause I'm not going to the doctors for this. I've just been pounding ginger shots, taking Gas X, and I drank a whole bottle of Pepto. It's weird. It's like I'm fine right now. It'll come in waves, and I want to say it's getting better every day. I don't know if it is, but I want to say that. And then all of a sudden, I'll just get a wave of indigestion right here. And I am the queen of the manual push down. My ex and I call him, he's one of my big exes, Lawrence. We used to do this to each other. And this was during our partying, doing lots of blow, drinking, and just eating only garbage. Mm-hmm. So say we're in bed the next day, hungover, cuddling. And we just ate a shit ton of garbage food. But we're not moving, so neither is the food. He would be like, babe, can I get a push down? And what you do is you start kind of high, by their collarbone, and you slowly work out a fart. So I've been doing that to myself my whole life. I mean, since I can remember, I always push out farts. This thing's not going anywhere. It's like a rock. It's like a brick. I don't know what it is, and I'm not trying to blame it on Joe List, but I am blaming it on the pizza because that's when it started.
Where did he get the pizza from?
Champion, Lower East Side. It was gross looking.
Yeah. That's kind of a lower tier pizza place, I think.
I know. That's how you know that somebody's not really your friend. J.K. Joseph, one of my besties. Sarah Tolmash, my other bestie, crushed ass class with me Saturday morning, 9 a.m. We had a great morning. Well, I'll tell you first, Friday, this is again after I finally got my green light to work out vigorously again and eat a harder diet. So Thursday I was back to alpha conditioning, saw my boy Ron, so happy to see him. Great time, had a great class. Friday, took 7 a.m. Kaylee ass class, and then I walked home from West 39th Street, and I mean, God bless New York City. It was the perfect day, we're on the cusp of fall where it's still warm enough to walk. I think I walked for 90 minutes. No headphones, no nothing. Just me and my dreams.
Damn. No headphones.
Nah, I don't do headphones anymore. I don't do over the ear. I've never liked earbuds. I think my ears are too small, so they would always pop out, kind of like my pussy. They would always pop out. So then I was over the ears for the long time, and then I would constantly lose them. I would lose my Beats. I would lose my big Apple headphones I had. And then, I just did enough research that I don't really need those extra EMFs going into my brain, potentially causing cancer, yada, yada, yada. And I think I write more when I don't have music just blasting in my ears.
Yeah.
So
I wear them so that homeless people don't fucking talk to me.
yeah, I wear this. That's what I wear, so homeless people don't talk to me. Or I bring fucking Mabel.
Oh, yeah. She's always good for that.
Drama in the dog park. I wasn't there, but I'm in all the group chats, so I find out all the shit. Mabel and I would never have been there. We're never there during peak hours. We're only there if it's empty, really, just to get a little fetch in, or if like one or two of our friends are there. Some skateboarder. There's a dog that's skateboard reactive, and he jumped over the fence to get at this skateboarder. Skateboarder complained he bit him. I highly doubt he bit him. But he probably scared him. It's a big dog. Not even to this dog's owner. Someone else, a dog walker, went to, get the dog back and sort of, let's say, assess the situation. Her and the skateboarder start getting into it. Dog walker, mind you, is in her 60s, a woman my height, very petite. And then this is like a skateboarding grown man, probably in his 20s. Yelling back, fighting. And I say she's petite, but she is, as my friend Amy would say, no shrinking violet. So I doubt she was mincing words. She was probably like, why the are you skateboarding around a dog park, blah, 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 which, is it illegal? No, but it would just be cool if you didn't, It'd be cool if you just went to the skate park. He punched her.
He punched a lady.
A lady in the face so hard it knocked her glasses off. The cops came. They sent these two JV dum-dums. One of the cops was allergic to dogs. I'm sorry. How are you a hero if you're allergic to dogs? You can't. This is not your vocation. You've chosen the wrong path.
They haze him by putting him in the canine unit.
Yeah, something. I don't know how you get past training if you can't. If you're I can't go there. I'm an idiot. Fuck out of here. So anyway, we're all on the lookout. See, here comes my indigestion. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm vulnerable. I want you guys to know what I'm going through. I want you to know the in and outer workings of my body. And now it's gone.
Damn.
What is it?
I don't know. It sounds like stuff I have going on every day, but
I know.
But that's bad.
Yes.
If you're doing what I'm doing, that's no good.
I think, I do think that. I feel like maybe I popped a hole in my gut, I have a very healed gut normally, and I take my magnesium, my probiotics. That's the other thing. When I was on the restricting calories diet, there was so much yogurt, so much stomach lining fortifying stuff that I do think that trash garbage pizza was like, fuck you. Fuck you in your healed gut.
Just punching you like a skateboarder punches an old lady in the face.
That's the world we're in, though. Men punching tiny old women.
So did the guy go to jail?
No, I don't think we found him yet.
Wow. Oh, so he punched her and dipped.
He punched her and skated away.
Wow.
There was a really nice guy that works on one of the boats that took a video of him. Remind me to come back to the boats because I have another love affair. And and I was tempted to put this video while it isn't that it's not that great of a video. You can kind of see a little profile, but mostly the back of his head. But I don't know if that would be considered me inciting violence with my 97% male fan base. My legal counsel advised me against it. But part of me was like, find this twerp and jump him.
Well, yeah, you can't say that. But you can say if you know who this twerp is, you can contact authorities. You could get away with that.
I can't say you can contact him with your fist and punch him.
Well, then with an asterisk next to authorities, you can say punch in the face.
Yeah. I just think he's such a loser.
I mean, how are you going to punch a 60-year-old lady?
I mean, this is I see so many examples of men not being able to regulate their emotions, It's an epidemic. There's a bug in here. There's another guy. So there's a yacht over there called Le Carte Blanche.
Okay. And this is a love affair that we're talking about now?
Yeah.
All right.
His name's Martin, and he's so handsome. He's from Austria. He's the chef on the yacht.
Oh.
I know that because he always wears his little chef outfit. And so we first met because Mabel, because she doesn't get along with many dogs, that's a great spot for her to play catch.
Yeah.
So I'm out there with Mabel a lot. Never really looking my best. Usually just in my workout outfit, but whatever. And he would always be like, hello, what's her name? He has a deep voice. I don't know why I made his voice like that. Hello. What's her name? And he came off the boat one day and played fetch with us for a little while. And then some days he's like, I can't come off today, but he'll throw him the ball on the boat, and he'll throw the ball from the boat to Mabel. And then I throw it back to him. And then I'm like, are you cooking food today?
Yeah.
He's like, I can wash my hands.
He just puts his hands in the water.
In the fucking Hudson.
Yeah.
And then there was another guy. They all wear like pink polo shirts, like the workers on the yacht. And there was another guy that was out on the pier area, and he just ignored Mabel. Mabel kept bringing the ball to him, and like me and Martin were like, "Who is this guy?" I'm like, he's like, "Don't worry about him. He's." And he said where he's from. I was like, "Oh." So shout out to Martin. Probably see him later. I'm in love with him and my dentist.
So you've got the dentist. You've got a chef on a yacht.
Yeah.
Now, what if the chef gets you on the yacht and then you find yourself stepping your way up to yacht owner?
I know. That's smart, Timmy. I like the way you're thinking. Upward mobility. I'm just going to hop back on the yacht because they go back to Fort Lauderdale when it hits like 60 degrees here.
Oh,
So
really?
That's where they park, Fort Lauderdale.
Do you know whose yacht it is?
No.
Wow. Damn.
No. I'm blue collar though. Like those are the people I'm most comfortable with. I like a laborer.
Regular everyday people.
Yeah, I mean being a chef on the yacht is probably like a good, pretty sweet gig.
And you got to think he's probably a pretty good chef if he's a yacht chef.
100%. He could feed me.
Yeah.
He can feed me, and then my dentist cleans my mouth.
You got two guys working your mouth in different ways.
And then, gosh, when I tell you that the bad people that are sniffing up my skirt that I have to ignore. They're not bad people. They're not the one. And I've been really into my horoscope lately. And, I'm supposed to be stepping into my power, new beginnings, yada, yada. A really great love is coming this month. I'm like, where is he?
You're a Taurus, Kerryn?
Yeah, I was like, where is he? Yeah, read my horoscope while I just fire off this text real fast.
Taurus. Okay. Taurus. I didn't spell it right. Horoscope, which I spelled wrong too, I think. All right, here's our daily horoscope for Taurus. Your vitality is low, Kerryn.
What does that mean?
I think it might have to do with your gut health.
Oh, yeah, no shit.
It may be difficult to fart. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't say that.
Tim, I believed you so fast. I was like, they know everything.
It might be difficult to fight adversity. Try not to get discouraged. Instead, realize that this is a part of the natural cycle. Awareness of your energy patterns is half of the battle. Don't force yourself into feeling something you don't. It's important that you do not overexert yourself and take on more responsibilities that you can handle.
I know what that, I literally know. It's just what I was talking about. It's the bad trying to sniff up my skirt. But I'm ignoring because whenever I do let that happen, I feel drained after and like sad and not good, and I want the time back that was spent, the mental energy, the literal like invasion of my space, and that chunk of time. I always want it back. So I'm just gonna have to hard ignore this person, even though I do like. It's not that I hate this person, they're fine, but they just can't be sniffing around.
Yeah, mine is pretty dead on to me, I think.
Yeah.
It says, you may find it hard to relate to others verbally, and Micah does always have a hard time understanding what I'm talking about. She's like, who was there? Why were they there?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? And so that happens a lot. You may have everything figured out in your head. That's true. I'm pretty smart. But words get in the way as soon as you share your ideas. What the hell? I think this thing thinks I have a learning disability.
See, they're so smart.
Talking with someone else may add confusion instead of clarity to the situation. The other person's energy seems to affect your perceptions. Stay grounded despite your frustration.
What do you think yours is? It's not about Micah. It's somebody else. Micah is nothing but good.
Well, no, Micah's nothing but good, but I am bad when I describe things to Micah. I'm bad at describing things to her, and then I get frustrated that she doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Because you can see it in your mind
Right.
very clearly.
Yes. And then I'll be like, yeah, so Tom and I were out and they told us, and she's like, who's they? I'm like, the people at the club, stupid. And she's like, oh, you didn't say that. I'm like, I was talking about being at the club. Kerryn, I wanted to ask you a question.
Okay.
So you're on the road a lot. We had one pretty rough show this weekend.
Okay. Where were you again? Sorry.
I was at the Arlington Draft House.
Yeah. I love that venue.
And it was great. It was really cool. It was really fun. But but I had to host and feature.
Oh.
And I have one joke. It's my joke about making $12,000 a year. That's 100%er. It doesn't.
Never
it
misses.
always works.
Always hits.
Even if I'm bombing, it works.
Yep.
So I go up almost every show to open with it so that I open the show with a laugh, right?
Yep.
Last show of the weekend, nothing. Wow. Just nothing on it. And I turn to the audience, I go, listen, if you're not going to laugh at that, we're going to have a long night.
Yeah.
Have you had that happen where you just know from that instant it's going to be a bad rest of the show?
Thursday night, New York Comedy Club. Thursday night. Sorry, New York Comedy Club. Maybe it's not your fault. I think it was like like a combination of out of towners, young people. At one point, I just said to them, I was like, "You guys have like a median IQ of -7." I was like. Because it wasn't even that they were getting jokes on such a delay.
Yeah.
Like I have this joke. I'm from Massachusetts. I was in the Boston Ballet for 10 years. That's why I'm a racist anorexic. I go, just kidding. I eat.
Right.
They're like, I'm like 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're racist. Like I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like the delay. Like it was just irking me and making me so mad because it's just this power thing, right? That we're like, they have the power to control the situation and all they have to do is be of average intelligence.
Right.
That's all you have to do is be maybe a little above, like above average intelligence. I'm asking for a high school degree, you know? Like you get jokes, get thought patterns, understand cadence, sarcasm, parody. If these words I'm saying are confusing to you, stay home. Like, don't come out to shows because you're ruining it. So I'm sorry were you able to get laughs after that one?
I got some stuff going, but it took.
Yeah,
it really
like a
took
shovel, right?
It's hard because I have to basically host I'm doing like 25 minutes cold.
Yeah.
But then Tom, we were talking, myself, a friend of the show, Tom Takar, we're talking after the show. Tom was like, yeah, I was listening. He goes, when that accountant joke didn't get anything, I knew. He goes, I knew we were in for a rough night.
I love Tom so much. Of course, because you guys are a similar flavor, too.
Yeah.
Like, if they're not liking you, they're not going to like Tom.
Yeah, well, I mean, they'll like Tom. Tom's a little bit more clever than I am, but I got down off the stage. I went into the crowd.
Did you?
Yeah, I went into the crowd. I was interviewing this woman. Then my biggest laugh was I was interviewing this woman, and I had to climb back on stage. I go, that was not worth any of that. But it was just like, I was like, man, I haven't had this joke not get a single reaction in maybe 7 years.
Yeah. It just like makes you question everything. But it's their fault. You really can't forget it. It's their fault.
Part of me was like, should I quit?
No, I know.
I was like, maybe I'm bad.
Yeah, that's you're in a tough spot because you got to do material, you got to get it going. You don't really have a choice. But there's some shows where like when my material isn't hitting, I'm like, crowd work it is, losers.
Yeah,
you're not gonna hurt me.
Well, and then you try to do crowd work, and then they don't like that because you're trying, and then I'm like, at one point I go, I know what I said was funny.
Right.
I go, I know that.
Yeah.
And the fact that none of you are laughing makes me want to buy a gun.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I don't know where they find these people. I don't understand.
I think a lot of the problem is my act is a little bit dirty, and it seemed like after the show, it was, although that accountant joke is clean, but it seemed like after the show, it was parents with like their older kids. Ugh. Because it's like a college kind of area, too. Yeah. So, I don't know. They might have been bringing them into college or something. I have no idea, but... Yeah,
that could have been it. Sometimes the dynamic, you can't do anything about either. It's like, I'm not going to laugh about this joke in front of my son, who I caught masturbating yesterday, and told him he was going to go blind.
Yeah. And I was like, hey, come on. If you can put this much work in on yourself, you could probably get a job, 36 years old, staying at my house.
Yeah, but then last night the stand was like really, really good.
Yeah.
There was just this like one guy who I mean, you might not like this, Tim, but he just like loved cats.
That's good. I like that.
I know you like cats.
I like all animals.
Yeah, I just don't like cats, and I don't know. Men and their cats. It rubs me the wrong way. He's like,
Oh, Kerryn, before I came over here, I was packing all the stuff up to bring over here, and Toast sat on my lap and was wriggling around, getting big old pets. Oh, it was a very cute time in the Fox household this morning.
yuck. No, Toe's fine. I don't know. I'm really into like fucking dogs, dude. Mabel and I have been having so much fun lately because nobody's in the city. They're all away. So when we go out at like 6 o'clock, it's our world, baby. We've been crushing frisbee throws. She's going to camp on Wednesday, though. She's going to stay with her Aunt Abby, who came to the stand with me last night. First, we had Dog Mom game night, and turns out we are a competitive crew.
Oh, no.
This might be, we played Monopoly Go.
Okay, is that the fast version of Monopoly?
I think so. It's just cards.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
no board. There's no pieces, but all the same concepts. Buying property, charging people rent. It was fucking awesome. I had a huge bank from the jump.
And now I have to ask a question. Your dog moms are mostly Jewish?
All Jewish.
Okay, so they're probably pretty good at the buying property and charging rent.
You would think. Your little Mick girl was doing pretty well, though.
Let's go.
I'll tell you what. I had Boardwalk, but then Abby Gilmartin took it from me. It's a super fun game. But yeah, there was eruptions of discontent multiple times. There's this one card that you can, the title of the card is just say no, and you can cancel whatever the person was going to try to do. Because there's other cards where, like, you can take this person's property.
Oh, wow.
You can take a complete set of their property, and other ones are like you have to swap. So she wanted to take my railroad. Or no, I think it was like my friend Amy. She wanted to take Amy's railroad, and she's like, I have the cancel card. And I was like, let's go! It's like we're all individuals. We're not even playing as a team, but I lost my mind. That's after we grilled. We grilled a couple of my steaks. We had some chicken, corn on the cob. We really know how to live, the dog moms.
I like it. This dog mom crew's really got it figured out, it sounds like.
I mean, I couldn't live without them. I love them, each and every one of them. Amy's getting married on Saturday. I'm landing at noon. I have a dry bar appointment at 2:45, and I will be where I'm supposed to be at 5:45, and then she's getting married on a boat.
Whoa!
Dog moms are going to be lit, dude. It's
Martin cooking for everybody.
Martin, do you want to come? So I'm excited.
That's crazy getting married on a boat.
Yeah. They're
Awesome.
like, they love yacht rock and they love boats.
Sure.
And they're married already because they went to City Hall or whatever, but they're doing like another ceremony. Her and her husband, Vin. So Vin's the man too. He's like the best.
Yeah.
He's such a dude. He never like wants to like, not that he doesn't want it, but he's not like, if it's girl time, it's girl time. He never tries to encroach or whatever, but he's so good for like a drop off some take out, like bring, like last night we needed paper plates. He like threw paper plates on the table and left. I think he said one word. I'm like, this guy's the best. This is what I want. So yeah, excited about that. And then Ava, so there's the mayor of Gateway, Ava. She's probably around like 70, 72, I don't know. She also had to approve all the dog moms' dresses that we're wearing to the wedding.
Oh.
And poor Abby Gilmartin, she didn't like any of her. She's like, we got to work on, you need to show me better options. But she loved both of my options. But I think I'm going to repeat the dress I wore to Julio and Hillary's wedding, which is, I'll tell you guys, it's like a navy blue bubble dress. It's like strapless from ALC, my favorite brand. One of my favorite brands, if anybody wants to send me gift certificates. And it's like a bubble dress, and it has like sparkles all over it. And I'm very excited. I'm going to dance my life away after I come back from Texas.
That is a nice looking dress. I saw pictures of you. That's a good one.
Thanks.
And it's perfect to rewear because it's opposite friend groups.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally opposite friend groups. And I wore it in the wintertime with tights and a fur coat. Now I'm going to go no tights, open toe shoes. Probably bring a sweater. It's probably going to be cold on the boat. I'm excited to eat. I really hope this fucking rock in my chest is gone by the time I get to eat. Before Texas, too, because I want, like, Terry Black's and, like, barbecue in Texas as well. And Uchi. I want to go to Uchi again.
What's Uchi?
It's like this really fancy, like, sushi,
Oh,
fusion.
did you go there with Micah last time?
I
or-
believe Micah and I have been there together. I've been a few times.
Yeah, I think Micah. I think I've heard you talk about it, and of course, Micah.
And I went there. I took the guy I was having the affair with. I took him there. And then he vaped right after that meal, and I was like, it's over.
Oh no. It's hard though, like as a guy who was addicted to cigarettes.
But cigarette smell doesn't bother me as much as vape.
Really?
Yeah, like the sweetness, like the air freshener chemicalness, like tobacco to me is still a crop. It's still
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's still organic in a way.
It's agriculture for the country.
It's like American spirit, like beautiful. Like are
Yeah.
we doing a ceremony? Like I have no problem. Like I used to smoke Camel Lights. But it's like the mango, cotton candy, maple syrup. It makes me physically ill that you put this chemical into your lungs and then breathe it out after we just had a $400 dinner.
Yeah.
Ugh, it made me retch. He was like, I'm stressed out. I was like, well, maybe you shouldn't have had this affair. Like, I'm fine. I'm coasting.
Yeah, that was the hardest part about quitting smoking was leaving any building. Because every time I would leave a building, I would light up a cigarette. Anytime I would get off the train, I would light up a cigarette. So anytime I just went outside, it was a big trigger for me to smoke.
But you did it.
I did it. Well, I had to. I was dying.
You were dying.
I'm on 2 different inhalers now.
Ever since I stopped smoking weed, I stopped having to use my inhaler. So that might be in your future. You might just need a...
It's been a lot better. Mostly the only inhaler stuff is now for the cat if I go too long without taking my allergy pill.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But I've been good. I've been good pretty recently.
Yeah, if I put my face in a cat, I'll have a violent asthma attack. So.
Well, that's the joke I make on stage. I go, I take 2 prescription allergy medications. I could probably cut it back to 1, but I like to pick the bitch up and rub her all around in my face and stuff.
Yeah. I'm an animal lover too, so when I did like cats, I would just rub them all over my face, and then I'd be like, "What can I see or breathe?" I'm gonna miss my nephew's birthday, which is sad, but I've got a big show at the Stand on the 7th, so sorry. I don't even think I told my sister yet. It's okay. I'll Venmo her.
Here, use this money to buy a cutout of Aunt Kerryn.
Really? I'm like, can somebody dress like a dinosaur and do my voice? Please.
That would be good. I remember my little cousin. I used to be the Easter bunny for my little cousin.
You're probably a scary Easter bunny.
Well, I was in a big costume. They didn't like paint me.
That'd be funny. They did face paint.
Yeah. But my little cousin goes, "I know you're the Easter bunny." And I go, "How do you know that?" She goes, "You have the same shoes as the Easter bunny." And I go, "Well, I think we could have done away with we should have gotten some things to put over the shoes," it sounds like.
He's bunny feet.
Yeah, I go, "Well, don't tell any of the other little kids." She goes, "Okay."
All right.
I go, "Here's another couple of eggs. Don't tell any of the other kids."
Quiet. Don't pull my cover. hop away.
Yeah.
My dad's probably going to get some good Santa Claus gigs this winter.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, he's, hasn't lost the weight and has grown out this beard. My dad actually has lost weight. He's been doing great with his personal trainer. But he's got this long beard. It's giving Ernest Hemingway now, but I think come December, if he keeps letting it rock.
When the snow's on the ground, it turns into a Santa beard?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I'm like, Dad, you got to start. Maybe we should make you like a business card.
Are there a lot of opportunities up in Cape Cod for a Santa?
Yeah, you got your mall Santas. You get your Santas that just like sit out in front of stores sometimes in an Adirondack chair and wave.
That sounds like a good gig.
Yeah. I bet he could like work something out with, the boat that he bartends on.
That's what I was going to ask, if he could be a bartending Santa.
I mean, he might probably get hot
Oh, yeah. You're moving around a lot.
in that suit, but...
Well, there's also there's the Tommy Bahama Santa hat with the beard. Fun Santa.
Yeah, he could do that.
Yeah.
He could.
People like that shit.
And
Not me, personally.
I think he'll be able to do it. I'm excited for him.
Yeah, that sounds really fun.
Did we talk about my mom's 70th when...
Not really. We just talked about that you all had a good time.
It was so fucking nice. I can't recommend it enough. Chatham Bar's Inn. Like, It's expensive, it's bougie, but it's so worth it. They put all these like lobsters in this big pit and they steam them. They do this explanation, and then we had s'mores. The kids were so happy and loved it. I just really happy for my mom. Glad she got to make those memories. She's still friends with her two best friends. These women, Kathy. They're both named Kathy. Isn't that funny?
Is it a C and a K, or are they both C's?
They're both K's.
Oh, both K's.
They're both K's. One's Kathleen.
Oh, okay.
And the other one's Catherine.
But thank God.
Right? But they were like bad. They used to do bad stuff together. They would smoke cigarettes in the girls' room. They'd open the windows, smoking butts. And they hated one of their teachers, this nun. I think she was failing one of the Kathys. So my mom was always the lookout. She wasn't as bad as the other ones. I think Kathy Fenn was the mastermind, and then the other Kathy Musrell, was the muscle.
Yeah, and your mom was an accomplice.
Yes.
Okay.
My mom was like the lookout. She's still very much in it, though. They caught bees. They went outside and caught, like, I don't know, 5, 6, 10 bees in a paper bag. And then my mom, or Kathy, knew when the nuns would go to lunch when they were on a break, and they went and they put them in her desk. And this fucking nun opens her desk and fucking bees fly at her face.
This is like out of Dennis the Menace.
That's like, yeah, also could have been attempted murder if she was allergic. But they would do really funny, bad stuff like that. I just picture them in their, like, Notre Dame Academy Catholic school uniform, smoking butts, catching bees, and letting them loose on nuns.
Did they get caught for the bees? Wow.
No, they were smart. They were also, like, you know, back then you had such strict parents. They all got, like, good grades because they had to.
Yeah.
Except for apparently Kathy was getting failed by one of the nuns. But they were all together, and it was just, they're so funny and so nice, and they all look great, and they have grandkids, and it was super nice. Super, super fun.
I love that. My grandma had that. She had her kindergarten friends that she was still friends with. And a few years ago, she goes, Timothy, I only have one kindergarten friend left. I go, I'd be surprised if you had more than one, to be quite honest. You're 91 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they say women are good at maintaining, like, social connections and stuff.
Yeah.
Better than guys. That's why, like, my dad wants to work. I'm like, keep working. At least you're talking to people.
Yeah, I have a bunch of friends that I never talk to ever, and then when I go back to Indy, it's like, we talk all the time, but
Really?
I just never talk to them ever, yeah.
See, my problem is I went to private school that was like a 20-minute drive from the town I grew up in. So I didn't really have any townie. I hate townies. Who was I talking to about that? Oh, this kid, Brandon. What's his last name? Herrera.
I don't know.
He's a comic. Sorry, Brandon, if I already
Okay.
Wait, I'll come back to the townie thing. But what was I going to say? So I don't really have that many friends, like, that I went to high school with. Just because of, like, geographically, they don't live close to the Cape. Now my parents live on the Cape. So when I go home, I'm not even going to my hometown.
Right.
The home I'm going to is an hour and a half away from the town I grew up in. There aren't any of my high school friends there. So, I mean, we're friends on Instagram, and, like, certain people live in Austin. I just saw a high school friend there. And I would always be happy to see them, but we're certainly not in touch.
Yeah.
But I was talking about this concept of, like, townie and bum.
Okay.
Because he was like, Brandon's like, I'm bringing fucking bum back, dude. And, like, Brandon's kind of, I think he came from a little bit of money. He's a little preppy. I didn't come from money. Both of my parents, blue collar, we were above middle class, or upper middle class, I would call us. But we were upper middle class via their hard work, not because of any generational wealth. It was because my dad worked his fucking ass off to make like 90, 100 grand a year. And the same with my mom. She was a fucking teacher, you know? So I just like to put that out there, like the work.
Well, also,
ethic.
your dad now isn't like a guy who owns a yacht. He's he's a bartender on a boat and is, a regular guy.
But there's, like, still this sense of, like, preppiness and, like, class that just exists. Like, I think it's in New England in general. That, like, to people like us, like, the insult of townie is brutal. Like, if anybody called me a fucking townie, like, I would be like, on what fucking planet? I'm like, are you crazy? A fucking townie? Like, I'm a fucking star. But I was talking to Brandon about. He's like, I'm bringing bum back, dude. There's fucking bums on. I'm like, I know, dude. I was like, I had a fucking bum interaction too, but if you call a bum, I don't think it hits with the bum. And I think the same goes for townie.
Like the bum is in the homeless person?
No, you don't have to be homeless.
No, so just like a lazy...
You move like a bum. Yeah,
okay.
You move like a bum. Like you have like little to no etiquette, no gratitude, just like taker mentality. Like you might even have an ego, like you think you're great, but like to the outside world, it's very clear that you're a bum.
Yeah, okay.
And then, like, with Townie, it's just like, oh, I mean, I can't think of a more pitiful existence. Like, and I'm sorry. But then again, I don't think a Townie would view their existence as pitiful.
They don't. They look down on the people that come into town.
Yeah, yes.
I know a lot of townies.
Yeah, they're like, who's this highfalutin thing he is fucking coming into my town? It's like, sir, you have a tooth.
I knew these townies. Lake Wawasee in Indiana is one of the richer lakes in the city. Oprah has a house there.
Okay.
And I know a couple of girls that were from Wawasee, and they were like, fucking just summertime people coming in and ruining our town.
Yeah, really adding to the commerce.
Yeah.
Increasing values, buying things.
Yeah, I was like, stupid summertime people tipping your bartenders that live there tons of money.
Right. God, fuck these fucking people that can move around this country and add to, like, the economics of a local stupid town. Like, get out of here. Let us feel stupid. Let us not realize how stupid and insignificant we are.
But yeah, I'm like, why do you hate the out-of-town people? She's like, well, it clogs everything up. I'm like, yeah, but also everybody makes all their money in the summer.
It's literally your economy. It's the reason you can pay rent in the winter when they're gone, if you allocated your funds wisely. Mabel Elizabeth.
She's being cute.
She is being cute.
It's like it's like in Speedway, Indiana.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, the fucking race, it's going to ruin all the traffic. It's like, yeah, but you make most of your money by parking cars in your yard.
Right. Get it. Maybe you haven't been on the pod at all. Are you being cute? You want your ball? Look at your ball.
She's shirking her duties as a star.
I know. Mabel, they want to see you. Ready? Go get it. Go get it. Get it. Yeah, good girl.
There you go.
Are you so beautiful? Are you my best friend? I love you so much. I will die for you. Or just spend thousands in vet bills for other dogs that you've maimed. She just burped. Mama wishes she could burp. I love her so much. I know I'm going to miss you when you go to camp. But you're going to stay with Abby and Penelope for a minute. Won't that be fun? I read this thing that, like, just staring into a dog's eyes increases your oxytocin by, like, 500% or something.
What's oxytocin?
Your happy chemicals.
Oh.
Similar to, like, a serotonin.
It's working. I'm doing it right now.
Right? Don't you feel happy?
Yes. Mabel's very cute, so that helps.
Oh, look at you. Yeah, you're a star. There was a guy, we were at Starbucks with dog mom Nicole and her daughter Teddy. And, he came over to pet our dogs, and I fucking nerded out so hard. I'm like, you know that every time you pet a dog, you get electrons? Like, you get positive, even though electrons are technically the negative one or whatever, but it's not. Like, you get positive just by rubbing them and loving on them. You get electrons, and the guy's looking at me like, and Nicole's like, Kerryn, shut up. Because I teased Nicole when we were in the Caribbean about her vast knowledge of sea turtles.
Sure.
I'm like, sir, did you know that sea turtles can live up to 400 years? So I would do this, like, sea turtle voice, but she really gave it to me back. Yesterday at the pool, Abby and Heather did this thing I thought was pretty funny. They like to tease me. They like to give me shit. We're all friends, and I think I have been drinking a lot of dairy. I've been having a lot of mango lassies from the farmer's market. Went back again, 0 fights.
Nice.
And they were like, and I was like walking to throw it away, and I think Abby or Heather, one of them called me a cow. Like, you're a fucking cow. And I laid down. Mabel, did you fart? Mabel farted.
Dear Lord.
And I lay down.
Why'd you take a big whiff of it?
Because I love it.
Oh, my God.
I can't help. If I think a fart's around, I got to smell it.